Hello, my name is Talethea, and I am hoping that you all will come along with me as I work and plan and research and execute my intent to go from working from home full time to living on board cruise ships while also working full time. So let's do it.
I am not going on vacation. This is research. This is work. I am packing to go and do serious life changing research on. I just happen to be conducting said research on board a cruise ship, which is probably the most exciting batch of research I've ever done for anything in my entire life. But I'm going and I'm taking y'all along with me. So get ready, y'all. I have everything's in place. My passport actually arrived today, so that it wasn't even 2 weeks. So come on, federal government, they whoever is processing those renewal passport applications, they took care of it, and I got all that taken care of. And I've been packing as I'm going to take my very first research cruise. So let's talk a little bit about the 10 things that I intend to take along with me along my research cruise. Because although it's a cruise, I am still researching. I want to know before I get there what things will work for my plan to go from working full time at home in my home office to working and living full time on board cruise ships. So there's some things I have to know. Now, I'm not going full time on cruise ships now. So it's not like I have to take all the full time living cruise ship things with me now, right? So let's talk a little bit about the things that I am planning to take. So some of these are cruise essentials that everybody talks about, right? But some others are not so much. Now I know all cruise ships have Wi-Fi. I'm expecting, and from what I understand, Starlink really does a good job on board the cruise the cruise ships that it's like currently contracted with, which is great. I'm going to test that out, but I will also be doing a test run with Gig Sky. This is my first affiliate partnership, y'all. So I'll tell you what I know about them as I get to know them. In fact, I'll probably do a video about them to just all together, just to kind of let you know a little bit about it. But if you haven't heard of them, they do offer cruise. They offer Wi-Fi like across the world, and they also offer it as a resource to be used aboard cruise ships. So I'll be taking them along. I'll also be taking a laptop screen extender. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but this is it. Okay, so for that, what it'll do is help me to turn my laptop, so the one screen that I get from my laptop into a multiple screen workstation, which is what I use at home. I do not want to have to give that up just for my job, and I don't have to. It looks like the screen extender will give me the two additional screens, which will kind of equal, kind of close to the size of the workstation that I work with at home. Now, the questions I have: can I travel with it comfortably, right? Will it fit in my bag the way I need to? This is when it gets here, I'll show y'all what I have and we can go over that too. Is it light enough to travel with, right? Especially with like weight restrictions and stuff for luggage. And is it worth extra weight? Will it do the job I needed to? This next thing is a cruise approved power strip. So apparently you can't actually take like surge protectors on cruise ships. I get with them being a fire hazard, I support that decision altogether. So yes, let's do it. There are also limited outlets in the cabin, so I have to be careful of that. But I'll be charging my laptop, my phone, a power bank, my camera, and all the other things like my iPad and all the other things that'll like come along. So I want to be sure to have enough power to be able to conduct all the stuff I'm trying to do. So I will have a cruise approved power ship. Here's a picture of the one that I'm ordering. A portable charger, right? That's I don't know. I would be afraid to go somewhere for that amount of time and not have some kind of portable charger or something with me. So I'll be taking that along. And these little vacuum packing cubes. These things, from what I understand, from what they look like, they are going to help me to be able to like pack the clothes I need to pack, but put them in a vacuum seal bag to kind of save on space, which is good. I want to be able to do that as well. Apparently, they help with you being organized, saving your space, and they're easy to pack and unpack. So, are they really as life changing as everybody says they are? We will see. Magnetic hooks are something that I keep hearing about. So, I did get some of those. I ordered them. So, we'll see how those go. Now, apparently, the walls on board ships are all metal, from what I understand. And I've seen people put all kinds of stuff on the hooks, the jackets and bags and things like that. I intend to use them to kind of stay organized with different cords and things. Depending on how many I decide to get, we'll see how far those go as well. But I'll be sure to give y'all like a real up-to-date picture of it when I'm on board the cruise ship using it. Now, I also want to take one of those RFID wallets. If you're not sure what those are the wallets where you put your cards and things inside, so people with the scanners can't kind of just walk by and steal all your financial information or access your credit cards and things like that. A waterproof phone pouch. Do I need one of those, y'all? People talk about using them, like, I guess when you go to the beach and the pool, the excursions, protecting them from the rain. So I guess that makes sense. I am going to test one and see what I think. It sounds like there may be some value in it. I guess I just want to be sure to get one that'll actually work, and also be sure to get one and just be sure I actually just need it, not just something that people are buying because they're in the habit of buying it. Does that make sense? Do any of y'all use those? I'll be taking along my notebook, my to kind of keep notes, I guess, about the different things that I experienced that I want to be sure to share about y'all. Right? I'll be testing like the Wi-Fi speeds, just observations and stuff like that I'm keeping track of in the cabin. The best workspaces. I'll be taking pictures as well, so I'm taking y'all along for this whole thing. It'll be on my phone. But I just like the idea of being able to like mind map and keep track of my different observations and stuff, I think. So that'll be like for each cruise, I'll probably have like an official captain's log notebook. Air tags for my luggage. I don't tend to like to check a bag. I tend to like to have just take whatever I'm wearing and whatever I can carry on. I only because I don't tend to have a whole lot of luggage, but I also don't like waiting for my stuff and praying that it gets there before I do. On which I guess on board cruise ships it doesn't. If you check it or give it to the porters, they'll take it to your room, but it takes hours for that stuff to get there. So I honestly don't mind just being sure to have enough stuff that I can comfortably carry around. But I still like the idea of having air tags just in case they grow feet and walk away, or if I lose it or anything along those lines. So this will probably be something that's kind of ongoing throughout my entire series. Just the whole time I'm there, right? Finding new products that work, going off of recommendations that other people have made, things that I kind of find that seem like a good idea. And another thing that's really important, I also intend to take along a small bag with all, like, I guess, medications and things that I might need. So, like, allergy medicine, things for colds, definitely taking along things for seasickness, ginger candy, things like that in case I need them. And just little, I guess, potential medicine type things that I might need if in the event I get sick while I'm on the cruise ship. And I'll also be taking along like disinfectant wipes so I can kind of help out the room a little bit when I get there. I have no confidence that whomever is responsible for getting the room clean will get it clean. I just want to disinfect a little bit. Folks get sick on cruise ships, and I want to be able to do my part to help to protect myself and my and my body so I don't get sick with all kinds of crazy stuff and bring it home. So, as my packages all arrive, I'll kind of go over these different things. We can talk a little bit about whether or not it's useful. Would I buy it again? Even though I bought it and have gotten a chance to look things over, am I really going to take it on the cruise with me? Would I recommend it? If y'all have any suggestions for things that I should be sure to include as far as things I should definitely cruise with and don't want to go on a cruise without, let me know. I don't want to get out somewhere and either be paying $25 for something that would cost me $1.25 at the $1.25 store. Or I don't want to get out there and wish, and it'll probably happen right anyway. There'll be times when I'll see something and wish I had gotten something that I didn't, and I'll do that. That's fine. But I'd love to be as prepared as I can, so any input or suggestions y'all have will be greatly appreciated. This particular cruise is a research cruise. Now, I know it's a cruise. I know I'm going to have fun, but it is research, right? It's more than just me taking a vacation. So it's actually one of the first, maybe second, real step that I've taken as far as just transitioning my life from this thing I've been talking about to the thing that I'm actually going to make happen. So I'm pretty excited. Every item I buy, all the things we talk about, it just gives me one step closer to my plan to go from working at home to actually working and living full time in cruise cabin. So I'm excited. So if you've taken a cruise before, what's one item that you packed that you couldn't live without? Something that you take all the time. Or what's one thing that you brought that turned out to be a complete waste of space and you wish you had just left it at home? I would love to hear and learn more about your experience. Y'all let me know. Have a good day, y'all. Take care.
Like, subscribe, and follow along so you can kind of hear and see as I continue to work to get closer to going and living on cruise ships full time, going from working at home in my home office to living on board and working full time on cruise ships. And so I can give you the information. Success leaves a trail. So I'm going to leave a trail in case you are deciding that it's time for you to be making a change too. And this is something you can do. Hopefully I'll see you out at sea, y'all. Take care. One more thing, like and follow so you can keep up with the series, with my series, the 10 plus part series, as I kind of learn pretty strategic information that can help you as you try to work to possibly either just go on a cruise for vacation or go and live and work on cruise ships full time as well. So y'all take care. Bye.